history.
Today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open, but the question of freedom for all mankind.
On June 12, 1987, then U.S. President Ronald Reagan delivered his now famous speech at the Brandenburg Gate near the Berlin Wall.
In the West today, we see a free world that has achieved a level of prosperity and well-being unprecedented in all human history. In the communist world, we see failure.
Taking place on the 750th anniversary of Berlin, Reagan challenged Mikhail Gorbachev to deconstruct the Berlin Wall, which had been standing for over 25 years.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
For WICR, I'm Nick Rippo.
Whoop, Brian. And for WICR, I'm Spring Gonzalez. Well, really more spring like the season. And I'm here with Brian. Hi, Brian.
How's it going?
I'm tired. It's 9:46 in the morning, and you're listening to Everybody Loves Spring with
Twice the news and half the feelings.
And this is WICR. I wish I had like a deeper voice.
This is WICR.
Staticky. With all that excitement, I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that's right. So, it's 9:46, and I've been wanting to talk about this topic because I'm a female, for those of you who don't know. And this is like a topic that I think hits close to home because ever since I was 14 years old, I've been like hit on for whatever reason because I've always looked more mature than I am. So, there was a video that was released last week. It's from this organization. It's a non-profit organization called Hollaback, and it's supposed to stop street harassment. What is this noise?
Yeah, I hear it too.
Static noise. Completely lost my train of thought. So they released a video that is 2 minutes long of a woman walking around New York City for 10 hours. For 10 hours. Never mind. We'll deal with it later. I'm like simultaneously talking to people in the production room. So it's about a woman. She's walking around New York City for like 3 hours. And when I mean like New York City, she's mostly walking around like Harlem and I think Times Square and I think like 125, well 125th for those of you who like say 125th. But she's walking around and you just see all these guys like trying to talk to her. So I'm gonna get this video up for you now because I want Brian to see it also.
I saw parts of it.
Nice. All right, so you ready?
I think it might be because you're charging your computer. I remember hearing like,
No, something ain't right. Something.
You pull out the charger, like the static goes down a bit.
All right, so we're gonna play this video. And Spring's gonna figure out what in the world is that static noise.
How you doing today? Wow. That's not good.
Smile.
What's up, beautiful? Have a good day. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Somebody's acknowledging you. She's an angel.
God bless you, man.
Hey, baby. Hey, beautiful. How are you this morning?
Have a nice evening.
Nice. Damn. Damn.
I'm beautiful. God bless. You sexy. American Eagle. Hello, good morning. God bless you. Have a good day, alright?
Alright, now this guy, the one that last said, God bless you, he follows her for like, I think 10 minutes next to her. Which is ridiculous. And it's happened before.
How you doing? Doing good? Hey, look at that. It's $5,000.
Alright, so basically you got the point. She's walking around the city and guys are basically harassing her and she does not say one thing to these guys. Like she just keeps it moving. She doesn't say anything. And either way, these guys are like, how you doing? Oh, you looking mad cute. Oh, you're not going to talk to me because I'm ugly? No, we're not talking to you because you decided to be creepy while we're walking down the street. You know how it feels? Actually, I don't even know why I bothered to ask Brian.
No,
but
please,
do you know how it feels? Like, okay, so I work at a gym and it's not like my first time being hit on like while I'm working. Like they'll be like, oh damn mommy, oh you're gonna be my new girlfriend, right? And it's just like, bruh, no, I'm not. Like stop, just stop. And then I went to a deli because I have a caffeine addiction. I'm aware I have a problem. So I went to go get my 10 a.m. Red Bull, right? So I go and I have my music in my ears, which is a clear description saying what? Like what if I have headphones in my ears, what does that mean?
you're not. Like,
I'm not in the mood. I'm not a
Yeah.
morning person. Don't talk to me. So I'm getting my actually no, I'm lying. I can't find the Red Bull. So this guy notices I can't find the Red Bull, but I'm not asking for help. Leave me alone. I'm wearing leggings. I know what that means. I know how my legs look in leggings. You don't need to look. All right, be respectful. So he's just like, "Oh, what's your name? Where are you from?" And I'm just like, And he's just like, "What do you, oh, you're just going to be rude? You're not going to talk to me?" No, I'm not going to talk to you. It's ridiculous. Like, I shouldn't be harassed while I'm trying to go get some Red Bull. I like how Brian is just like, "You're right, Spring. You really
I mean,
don't
I
have,
can't
you
really argue
shouldn't
with that.
be
The guy was
harassed."
being a jerk.
It wasn't like he's being a jerk. It's just like he's being too forward. If a girl is not interested, leave her alone. You shouldn't be walking next to a female for 10 minutes and then get mad because she doesn't respond back to you. Like, that's ridiculous. And then a lot of people are saying that people who've seen this video, and I think they've made a parody of it, like you said before. Brian was telling me
A guy
during the
walking
break that
around
there was a
instead.
guy walking around instead, which is funny.
It was actually weird because like he gets a lot of the same kind of.
I mean,
comments.
I've never gone to a guy and be like, "Hey, damn, Poppy, you looking good." Like, I've never done that in my life because you know why? It's uncomfortable. The first time I've ever been hit on, I was 14 years old. And I remember I was in a Chinese restaurant and he was a grown man. Like, he was 30-something years old. And he was just like, "Hey, mommy, like, what do you do for a living?" I'm like, "I'm like in high school." No, I'm like, I think I was in 7th or 8th grade. So I must have been 12 or 13. And it was just ridiculous. And it was uncomfortable. Yeah, imagine being 12. You're you're going through puberty. You just like developed certain body parts you didn't have before. Now all of a sudden, a creepy guy is coming up to you and like trying to hit on you. So someone that's like supposed to be like, I guess like you could be your uncle or father's age. Like, it's uncomfortable.
That is,
You know what I mean? And then there was a lot of criticism because the girl who did walk around the city, she wasn't ugly. She did have a really nice body. She was like, but she wasn't wearing anything special. She was wearing like kind of what I'm wearing, like a black t-shirt, black pants. And everyone was stopping her. Now, they were saying a lot of things like, "Oh, what if she wasn't attractive? Like, what if she was ugly? Like, would they still have stopped her?" Yes. I mean, not to sound mean, but I've seen people do it. And then another thing that they're saying is that she primarily walked through, like, urban areas where this would happen.
That.
But that
Good
is, like,
argument.
that is not a good criticism because I've been around here, and this is Westchester, and Westchester isn't an urban area, at least as far as I know.
I mean,
So-
New Rochelle's a bit more urban than. if
New
you were-
Rochelle, yeah, but, like, I've been into Scarsdale, and I've seen people do it. Like, they don't say it out front, but they stare. And then
Yeah.
just be like, "You have a good day. Like, I hope you have a good one. Oh, pretty girl should always be smiling." I don't feel like smiling. I have resting BF. Leave me alone. Like, it's just, no, I'm sorry. No, I wanted Kenny here, so I just wanted to hear what he has to say because Kenny tends to harass girls. No, I'm kidding. Kenny would kill me if I told anyone that. But it is,
True.
it's 9:53, so I just really want to go really quickly through box office news because I do have class. I'm acting like I don't have a history class right now. So really quick, I don't know why I paused. Really quick, number 1 is Ouija with 10.7. This weekend, Nightcrawler, which just came out Friday, made 10.4, which isn't that bad. I mean, it could have been better considering Gone Girl made 32 in its first opening weekend.
Yeah.
After that is Fury, which 8.8, which is kind of disappointing because, you know, it's Brad Pitt's new movie. It only made 60.2 in the last 3 weeks. Number 4 is Gone Girl in its 5th week, completely making 136 million, which isn't too bad. The Book of Life, which is in its 3rd week, made only 8.2. Wow, this is really depressing. These
Yeah.
scores, like, none of them are in the double digits except for Ouija and Nightcrawler. After that is John Wick, which is the Keanu Reeves movie. No idea what it's about. After that is St. Vincent.
About a guy who has his puppy killed that was given to him by his dying wife and now goes after, like, the mafia.
Back to news.
You asked, you didn't know what John Wick is.
That was a horrible plot. After that is
That is the
Alexander
plot.
and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, which I'm surprised is still hanging in there in its 4th
Yeah.
week. It made 6.6 million, which I don't know who's watching it, but whatever. The Judge is in its 4th week also, making 39.5 total, and Dracula Untold is still hanging in there in its 4th week with 52.9 in total and 3.0 in its 4th weekend. And with that being said, it is 9:54 and I have class, which I'm always late to, so I am Spring, like the season, and I was here with...
Brian Walsh.
And you were listening to Everybody Loves Spring with twice the news and half the feeling, and hopefully Kenny will be here Thursday, so tune in Thursday at 9 a.m. and we will be here and just chat your ear off.
WICR presents This Moment in History.
This neighborhood war has sent men, food. From the NBC